Alright, give you a quick walk around of it. Starting on this side, the hood's been painted black. If you go over the actual hood, there's not really any, the car's dirty. I wish they would have washed it, but there's like a little ding right here. You can see it in the picture. Headlights are very cloudy. I'm sure they can be, you know, polished up without a problem. Front bumper has, that cleans up. This, it must be wax. I thought it was swirl marks. They've painted over a lot of like chips and it's a bit faded there. The whole car has been resprayed. So it's kind of lackluster as far as the sheen. There's not like a, like this is almost completely flat. There's not like a nice shiny clear on it. It needs to be wet sanded and polished. JDM Dead Spider. Yeah, so the bumper had like scratches in here that were painted over, so it's like in the paint. Right here is kind of like a sticker. I showed you a picture, and I'm sure there's a cancer spot there that they covered up, and then the sticker itself is even cracking. A little flaw and a dent there. Going down the side of the car, I thought that white mark was like a scratch, but that's just like leftover wax. It needs to come off. But if you look down the whole side of the car, it's really smooth. Mirrors have been painted black. No real issues there. The roof, no issues there. Now, this is a faded spot here, and I almost thought it was where the GSR spoiler went, not the Type R. So this Type R spoiler has been painted black, maybe aftermarket. Look at that, maybe aftermarket, I'm not sure, but it don't line up here. You can see in the pictures that I sent. And one of the there's brush mark here. One of the biggest flaws in the entire car is actually right here. In there is corrosion on both sides. Worse on this side. So you can see that in the pictures. And again, over here, the bumper doesn't line up. This doesn't line up. Pressure marks down the side of the car. It's a little wavy from repair, but there's no real heavy dents or dings. The camera can pretty much catch like kind of how wavy the paint is. P1 Racing wheels. They've got corrosion spots in them as well. Underneath is heavily painted black. Mark here, like rolled fenders. Glass. This is kind of like painted like a flat color. Front wheel. And the wheel wells are all painted black. Alright, the engine running video. He actually had already, he started the engine right when I came up. So I didn't get the actual engine start video, but it fired right up. There wasn't any issues. Looking at the engine bay, I mean, it is really dirty. Like, this kind of looks bad, but I'm sure that'll clean up. Even that, I mean, it looks bad, but that's not, I don't think that's rust. I don't even want to touch it. Like, it's just kind of like grimy. So, like, this side looks fine. then over here, this side's painted black. So there was probably damage over here that was repaired and then fixed. But the core support doesn't look bent or damaged as far as I can tell. The brackets aren't busted on the headlights. The headlights really need to be sanded and polished. I'll get to the body in a minute, but since the engine's running, I wanted to point this out. Stock intake box. I believe that's stock headers. And then this thing just rusts, so they must have painted black. I mean, you can see the rusted bolts there. And then the painted red valve cover with a carbon fiber spark plug cover. This strut doesn't look as bad. I do see like a little bit of surface rust right there. Other than that, it's not corroding or anything. It's just super dirty. Need some TLC. All right, I'm sitting in the interior. Dash. There is a little crack in the front there. Other than that, it looks like there maybe was some electronics, maybe a radar or a cell phone holder or something here. Besides that, it's smooth. I don't know what the condition of these vents may have been. Right now there's a carbon fiber, well, maybe it's a direct carbon fiber replacement, I'm not sure. And it's got it here as well. I'll go over that. I have the car running. I want to turn it off because it's kind of in a neighborhood. And so just revving a little bit. You know, the engine sounds good. Clutch is really soft. It shifts good. There's no issues there. E-brake. This is an aftermarket handle, obviously, the shift knob. The boot looks normal. Air conditioner is blowing cold. It's a super hot day today. So luckily that's blowing cold. The radio. I don't know if there's a power button, but that's not working. The right mirror adjusts. The left mirror adjusts. Windows go up. Windows go down. Lock, unlock. I heard it unlock in the back. I'll turn it off and I'll get another interior video explaining in a little more detail. Turn the do an electronics check, turn on the hazards, check the headlights. Blinker, taillights working, blinker. Side marker, blinker, headlight works, blinker, side marker is not working. It doesn't have the door trim, so it's got like some tin foil covering it. Not sure what it's gonna look like under that tin foil tape. The seats are the factory seats, but you can tell, like, maybe, hold on, let me get this key out. Like, maybe that'll steam clean out. I'm sure it'll look a ton better if it's steam clean. Both seats kind of have that same. Oh, I am quite glad I noticed my phone. That is my phone, right? Oh my gosh. Let's make sure. Yes, I unlocked it. Phew. Now, my Integra back in the day had a crack here from, imagine on the driver's side, because my elbow would rest here and the plastic cracked. This is smooth. The door is nice. They have carbon fiber. I mentioned in the electronic checks. You know, the knobs look very nice. They're not all beat up and worn out. Aftermarket steering wheel. The dash had the one crack in the front. Honestly, I've never seen that without a clock before. I thought the clock was there. The airbag doesn't look like it's been deployed. The handle in there is cracked. But the carpets are very clean. Those could be replacements, of course. This is a crack that runs across here in the carbon fiber look. Shift knob, e-brake, everything's smooth. The carpets in the back all look good too. It's just been completely raced out, which you could see in the pictures. There's bugs climbing up it, ants. The half plastic is cut there on both sides. Some sort of foil in there. See if I can pop the trunk. Yeah, that's so bad. Alright, the inside trunk skeleton looks fine. This is completely rusted out like it's been, only on this side though, to where this looks like it's been exposed to some sort of elements, like maybe the water coming down here. But this overall doesn't look too bad. This has all been repainted. I don't know if that's, I mean, it opens fine, so I don't think that's bent. I think that's just how it's supposed to be. But again, extremely dirty. Some surface rust, but no corrosion on the inside here. Surface rust. If you're looking for a track car, again, surface rust over there. If you're looking for a track car, something that you're not going to have to worry about, you know, if you hit something or someone hits you,